Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this special ACW newscast. I'm Hakeem Johnson, your ACW commentator, as always. Now, this was supposed to be a newscast that was supposed to be done on Saturday, but I will explain as to why it is being posted today on this Monday. It's going to be a very, very short newscast. I'm not going to really talk about a lot of things. I'm just going to talk about two specific topics that involve ACW for one and then DCA for two. So let me just get it out of the way. Now tonight is supposed to be the official return of ACW with Excel tonight, and then Thursday night it would be for Impulse. So I thought, well, last week has been kind of a roller coaster for me personally. Well, first of all, starting earlier in the week, I was kind of putting together Excel and Impulse, but I didn't like the final product. I didn't like the almost finished product that I had. Just waking up and realizing it. And you guys know me. I don't like to half-ass anything when it comes to ACW. It just didn't look up to the standard that I thought it would be. So I had to redo a couple of things. I had to even record a couple of things from the episodes. So yeah, I was doing all that, and I was actually getting almost done with it again for a second time. And then something happened Friday night that I really won't get into, but it was something that really affected me personally. Something that really put me in a very bad mood. It put me in a very confused state of mind, and I just haven't done. And since then, I haven't done for 2 days. Yesterday and Saturday, I hadn't done anything ACW, CAW related. I wasn't even on the computer really, so I just needed to reflect on a few things in my life really, and that's why you didn't get a newscast on Saturday. Even when I stated that there would be a newscast on Saturday, I just didn't have the fight. I just didn't have the state of mind to do it. So I apologize if you were wondering where that newscast was that day or something. But yeah, I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do any commentary. I couldn't do anything. So here's the deal. Oh, excuse me. Here's the deal. Now I know what you people are thinking right now. Me announcing all that stuff. You're thinking, here comes the hiatus. Here comes the hiatus from ACW. This is where we're not going to see Hakeem and ACW for the next 2 years or more. Well, slow down, guys. Calm down. This is not a hiatus, okay? Let me explain what's going on, okay? So, as a result of all that, I am postponing the new Excel and Impulse episodes that are supposed to air this week. They will be aired next week, okay? There's no long hiatus. I will put the finishing touches to them this week. Excuse me. Man, hope I'm not getting cold. But I will put the finishing touches to those shows this week, and they will mark the official return of ACW next week. So there's no long hiatus. Don't have to worry about all that. I'm not quitting. I'm not doing anything like that. I just needed this current week right now to get my mind in order and just kind of revive and refresh myself, or however you want to bring about it. So I will be pushing back the return of ACW for next week, not this week, but next week. And what will happen then is that, as a token for you guys understanding that, is that on the week that Genesis is supposed to air, which will be on April 10th, it'll be an ACW week, if you will. Yeah. Anyways, on Monday this will be a Genesis week, I guess, if you will. On Monday it'll be ACW XL, because I'm pushing everything back a week now. So now everything's gonna move a week in its original spot. So Monday will be the final XL before Genesis. Tuesday will be the Genesis pre-show, ACW Direct. Thursday will be ACW Impulse, the final one before Genesis. And then Friday will be the actual Genesis Mega event. Or maybe possibly Saturday or Sunday of that week. I'll throw in a newscast. So, you guys will get a Genesis week quote unquote, if you will, just to make up for me pushing back the return for this week. So I hope you guys can understand. I hope you guys can realize that this just had to be the way it is, and hopefully I get back into gear and in the top shape next week for ACW's return. So that takes care of ACW. Now also we've got DCA returning. We got DCA returning also. I believe next week. So we got DCA returning next week, and as you guys all know by now, I have been hired. My services have been hired, and I humbly accepted the job, the job as the new play-by-play and lead announcer for DCA. But I will be doing DCA work now from here on forward for the foreseeable future. I want to also just thank D-Wall for giving me the opportunity to just try my commentary skills upon DCA, and I'm very excited this year to help DCA out because I really do enjoy the league, and it's one of the hottest, fastest rising leagues out there, despite what others may think otherwise. So I will be doing lead announcing for DCA. I will also be probably doing a lot of work commentary-wise with the likes of Josh and Steven, and inside joke, and Booker C. Trust me, you'll get familiar with all those names. If you follow me and you don't recognize any of those names, you'll get used to them when you follow me with DCA. By the way, for all my ACW followers, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to DCA Wrestling on YouTube. Go ahead and like their page, DCA Wrestling, on Facebook. Go follow them on Twitter, DCA Wrestling. I would just ask my followers of ACW, and those who just like me, period, to just go and make the move, transition to DCA, and follow me there as well. We're going to have one hell of a ride this year. I can guarantee you that from everything that's going to go down this year. It's going to be one hell of a ride. Also, just want to just a little thing here. But, a lot of people, the last show, it was Revelations, DCA Revelations. A lot of people enjoyed it. A lot of people didn't. And some people just kind of used their, I don't know, let's put it this way, call politics to try to derail the show. And that's their business. And they know who they are. They're the typical usual suspects. And if that's how they get off their jollies, then that is what it is. I'm not going to stop them. But if that's how they really want to pursue certain things, then fine, that's up to them. But, yeah, so I just wanted to mention that DCA is coming back next week. It should be one hell of a ride. It's going to be a busy year for me, CAW-wise, I can just tell you that right now. But I'm ready, I'm game, you guys know that, and I'm doing it for you guys. Again, if I didn't have people like you guys, if I didn't have my fans, if I didn't have people that have followed ACW for all these years and now are following me to DCA, I would not be here and I would not be doing CAW guys with you. So, just want to thank you guys for always sticking with me and just coming with me and just rolling with me through all the tough times. So on that note, just wanted to kind of give you guys a status update on certain things there, and hopefully you guys kind of get an idea of where we are going here. So, ACW returns next week, not this week, next week, starting next Monday. DCA will return next week with Takedown 40. So, with all that said, thank you guys very much for listening to this special newscast. It's not really an official newscast, just more of a status update, really, but whatever. You guys listen, so there you go. So thank you guys very much, and I will see you guys next week for the return of Excel and Impulse, the return of Anime Championship Wrestling, and I will also see you guys for the return of DCA. So with that said, I am Hakan trying to tell you guys to always stay cool. Stay cool. See you guys next week.